Okay, hello guys, and welcome to the Mass Effect Legendary live stream. We are taking this all the way back to the beginning so that I can actually choose a class instead of going with the default. And just one second, let me make sure that we are indeed live. Okay, hello guys. There we go. We are indeed live on YouTube. Let me get the link open up in my phone so that I can keep an eye on the stream and be able to interact with you guys in chat. But like I was saying, we are taking this all the way back. Come on, there we go. We are taking this all the way back to the beginning. That way I can properly choose a class that's a little bit more fun to play than the soldier, and also get to choose a background and sort of...
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Okay, make my version of FemShep my own.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so we're going to enter a new ID. We're going to go with a custom female chef. And for the name, we're going to go with the main character of my favorite sci-fi horror movie. We're going with her last name. There we go.
Please log in to access your profile.
Okay. I'm not going to spend too much time customizing the facial features. I think the facial features really fit the voice.
Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
So I think I'm just going to...
Confirm pre-service history.
Go ahead and go with the default face, but these are a few little details that I do kind of want to mix. And the reason why I'm going with FemShep, one, it's nice to not play as the standard dude bro, and yes, Alien is, well, the Alien franchise is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and the movie Alien is one of my favorite horror movies. Okay, so let's see here. Spacer, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships. So, military brat. The colonist. I was born and raised on Mendior, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mendior, slaughtered your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance. Okay, so I think Earthborn...
Confirm psychological profile.
...is going to fit the kind of renegade version of... or more renegade version of Shep that I'm playing. I'm not going to strictly adhere to renegade options. I'm going to kind of just go with what feels right in the moment. Soul Survivor, War Hero, Ruthless. During your service as a mission, you were horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stress that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are left to tell the tale. War Hero, that kind of sounds a little bit standard fare, so I think we're not going to go with War Hero. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You have been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Soul Survivor. It kind of has that Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly feel to it.
Confirm military specialization.
Now here is the important choice. Soldier. So Soldier is sort of the basic, if you choose the basic ship. And Soldier is sort of your standard third-person shooter fare. It's more focused on the shooty bits. I think I want to select something that gives a little bit more fun tools to play around with. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security system, repair, modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields. Okay, so that sounds fun. Adepts are biotic specialists. I think I'm going to go with an adept, even though I have heard infiltrators are a lot of fun. Through upgrade implants, they can use biotic powers to lift and throw objects. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to go with go with an adept. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities. Okay, so infiltrator is kind of like a soldier slash engineer. Sentinels. Ooh, I might go with sentinel. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, so they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Okay, so I think I do think I'm going to go with adept. Let's see what Vanguard has to offer. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So I think I'm just going to go with a straight
Confirm facial identification.
Adept class. Ooh, I don't want to get too bogged down in...
Confirm facial identification.
I think I'm just going to go with this. I like the fiery red hair. I like the green, the smoky green eyes. So I think we're just going to go with that.
Reconstruction complete.
Okay. So we're going to confirm.
Identification confirmed.
I'm going to put the combat difficulty back up to normal. I think it's more rewarding if you're playing at a harder difficulty to kind of learn to utilize all of your systems. And veteran, hardcore, and insanity, I think, are kind of out of the question, since I'm trying to keep an eye on live chat and chat with you guys on the stream. Auto level up, I am going to do squad only. Level scaling, we're going to go with legendary mode. Subtitles, we're going to keep the subtitles off. Squad power usage, I do want to change this to all. That way the squad will use all of their different powers that they have instead of just offensive powers without me having to totally micromanage them. And autosave. I think I'm going to keep autosave off and just stick to manual saving. So I think I've got a setup that I like. And now we're going to begin the game. I'm having an afternoon coffee. I'm not going with my standard buble, but...
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacecrafting civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious aircrafts revealed startling new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery. It's Mass Effect. They really do not give enough time to read out that opening bit of narration.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Once again, the pilot is voiced by the impeccable Seth Green.
The board is green. Approach run has begun.
And I just want to once again take some time to gush over the wonderful art direction and camera direction that this
Getting
game...
the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So I will say, as much as I didn't hate playing my playthrough of Andromeda last night, there is definitely a huge drop in the quality of the writing and just the overall presentation between Andromeda and this game. And it's amazing how well this game holds up. It did get a 4K upscale, but these are still the original animations and art assets, and this game just looks great. The art team, all of the people that work on this game just did a
what do you
stellar
think,
job.
Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
So this playthrough, I kind of want to really take my time and not rush
You're
through.
from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
How divergent can the from Roses and Rhetoric? How divergent can the story become based on player actions? Especially in the first one, it can get fairly divergent. You can miss out on whole plot threads. You can have entirely different relationships with various characters. It doesn't.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
So to kind of put things on hold here for just a second while I continue or finish answering the question of how divergent playthroughs can get through, the basic story always remains the same, but the options that you have can shape the way that the story getting to the end unfolds quite a bit. BioWare, especially in the early days with the Mass Effect trilogy and their Dragon Age games, are sort of the standard bearers when it comes to this type of divergent storytelling, and I think they do it in a way that's much better than like the Telltale Walking Dead games. Don't hide their big choices as well as this game does. You can make choices that you don't realize have an effect either on this game or on further games down the road that will drastically change the things that you experience or that you encounter. So that's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres. Ooh, okay.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Looks like that peaceful farming world is under attack.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Okay, so this game...
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
So yeah, based on the choices you make, this game does have some good replay value, and it does allow you to sort of mold the story and make the story your own. And there's that sticky cover. Okay. And if you guys like the story in this game, I highly recommend checking out the sci-fi show from the 90s, Babylon 5. It's definitely low-budget sci-fi, a lower budget than any of the Star Trek games, or Star Trek TV shows, but if you can get past the low budget of it all, then Definitely worth checking out. J. Michael Straczynski, the showrunner and lead writer of that show, does a great job of telling a good, goofy sci-fi story. Okay, so something bad has... has landed on this planet. Medigel, yada yada, can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, use the D-pad to issue orders to your squad. Up attacks. Okay. So after this cutscene, I'll talk a little bit about how the combat in this game works and how it kind of is a little differentiated from standard third-person shooters. Ooh! And those would be the Geth. The Geth are sentient, android, robotic. The cover in this game is so sticky.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Huh.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime, none that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily...
Oh, and there's a glitch. He's holding an
Sorry.
imaginary gun.
Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Press the options button to access the mission computer and then go to the squad screen to spend talent points for new squad members. Okay, so let's see how well this automatic upgrade thing does. Okay, the squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use the D-pad to select talents or its rank. Press X to spend talent points to gain rank in the selected talent. As you gain levels, you'll acquire talent points and unlock higher ranks. Gotcha. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is add points into my speech check option. So I'm going to do 1 and 1, and I think I'm going to add more points to my warp, which is the special ability that I get for my class. Warp projects a powerful mass effect field that wreaks havoc on a subatomic level, weakens armor, and inflicts damage over time on enemies caught in the area of effect. Each point spent increases the duration of the warp, so that's going to be a useful tool here. Okay, so it's spinning the points. One thing that I do like about this map is it doesn't have any like objective markers on it. You kind of have to explore and you have to find the objectives and find the areas of interest yourself by actually exploring, you know, with your own eyes.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Okay, light armor. To change your team's equipment, press the options button and then select the equipment screen. So this game has a really in-depth customization for the weapons that you carry, the bullets, the armor. Yeah, there are some RPGs that do have more in-depth, but you know, this allows you to sort of really customize your characters. There is some micromanagement involved, though. Let's not kid ourselves. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we haven't picked up any other weapons. Oh, here we go. Here's the armor. Ooh, okay, so we have leveled up our armor, which I think is going to be important. Now let's go here and see. It does not look like we have any better armor for our squad mates. Ashley's got some pretty banging armor on, so we'll go ahead and continue moving on. Run to the waypoint and take cover behind the rock. There we go. Move to the edge of cover and press R2 to fire, hold L2 to lean and aim. Approaching a low object will make you crouch. L3 manually crouch. Crouching improves weapon stability and aim. Gotcha. Okay, so I think it's time to take out my sniper rifle, and let's check out these abilities that I have. Let's go ahead and use warp, and we're going to use warp on this guy here. Not too sure if that really did a whole lot of anything. Press O to melee attack. I think now we're back in close range. I'm going to pull out something that's a little bit more effective for close range. So this game, you know, definitely is an RPG. So how well your weapons do is really stats-based. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use one of my health packs to heal up my squad mate. And you can only carry 5 Medigel at a time, so... Okay, so I get a new striker. a shotgun, and an assault rifle. And it looks like I may have leveled up.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Roger that. Okay, so let's go ahead and level up. So I've got quite a few points. So again, I want to keep putting as many points as possible into these. And the way that Charm and Intimidate works, Charm opens Charm options in conversation, decreases the cost of items and stores. Charm options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have a high enough skill rank. New skill ranks will unlock when you become a Spectre and as you earn Paragon points. Intimidate is sort of the same thing, but for the Renegade option. Intimidate options in conversations will be grayed out if you do not have enough skills. So I do want to level these things up first, and Adept is based on the class. So Biotic Specialists can use focus training to optimize their abilities, increases biotic resistance, reduces recharge time for biotics. So we'll go ahead and we'll put a couple of points in Adept, and we will put another point in Warp, because when we max out Warp, or when we get to a certain point in Warp, we will open up the Singularity. And Throw, let's go ahead and put a point in Throw as well. And I think that's good. Electronics unlocked. Okay, and let me go to equipment and see if I've got, yes, I do have a better gun. I'm going to replace my assault rifle real quick, and I'm going to replace my shotgun real quick, and I am going to replace my pistol with a better pistol that I have. And it looks like I do not have a better sniper rifle yet. Nothing for grenades, nothing for biotics, and okay, so it looks like okay, it looks like my squad mate has the best stuff.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Ooh, I wonder what that could be.
Oh god, they're still alive.
I wouldn't exactly call that alive. Okay, so the Geth did something strange to those guys. Okay, I want to see how I can map Warp real quick. Well, let's map, so I don't know what it's mapping it to. I'll just go ahead and use Throw on that bad boy there. There we go. Oh, that's nice. I do think I want to switch from my sniper rifle to this gun. And we're going to go ahead and pick up all of the goodies we got here. We get another pistol and another assault rifle, which I can give to my teammates. And that gave us some Omni Gel, and I do know that there is one particular place.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
that we want to be saving up our Omnigel for. Omnigel lets you bypass some of the hacking games. There is one hacking minigame that everyone says is a complete pain in the ass, and it requires 100 Omnigel to be able to just automatically hack. So we're going to be saving our Omnigel for that one later on down the road. These decryption minigames, though, like this one, really, really simple. Okay, let's begin the manual overdrive. And if you can just follow along and repeat a basic turn of or sequence of events, then you got it.
Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Oh my god, I want to punch this guy so bad.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh, that is so satisfying.
What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
So, something else that I want to do here, I want to I want to sort of savor, exploring and going through the story more, and not just rushing through it like I kind of feel like I did, when I initially started out this playthrough. Okay, so I think I think we should be going this way. Okay. I got a little turned around. Something that I can do to keep myself from getting completely turned around is I can set these little custom markers that will show up on my little mini map. That way, I'll at least have some bearing on which way to go. That way, I'm not constantly getting turned around. So there's Nihilus and Saren.
Saren?
What are you doing here?
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, poor Nihilus. So this sets up much more.
Off in the distance.
Much more intrigue on what's going on with the story and the plot, or does a much better job of setting up that intrigue than Mass Effect Andromeda did. Mass Effect Andromeda kind of. Okay, so we're gonna take out our sniper rifle and we're gonna get busy sniping some fools here. Those runny buddies do splash damage if they die near you. Let's go ahead and health up my team here. Oh my gosh, that guy just did not want to go down. Good grief. Okay, so what are you shooting at, buddy? I don't see anyone else to go bang bang at, but let's go ahead and take out my shotgun, the Hurricane. There you are. You're about to get shotgunned in the face. There we go. Okay, so before we enter into that, let's go ahead and see if I've got any better guns that I can upgrade myself to. Does it look like they're... Oh, okay. So, oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I can't use that, or I already... I don't know. Oh, or I guess that's one that I'm already wearing. Let's see, upgrades. I don't have any upgrade. Okay, so I don't have any upgrade stuff yet. Let's see if I can give my squad mates. Oh, and you can break it down into Omnigel. There we go. Okay, so she can... Nope. But I can start giving out some better guns to my squad here. Let's see. Yes, we want our squad to have the best weapons that I can give them. And this looks like our buddy Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
So I want to stop here to give you guys a fun fact about the sound that the Reaper ship makes, and that's what he's talking about is a Reaper ship. Spoilers, sorry. They recorded that sound. They were at a national park in Canada, and the trash cans in the national parks have these hinged lids to keep the bears from digging in the trash and throwing trash all over the place. And so what they did is they put a microphone down at the bottom of the trash can. The hinges had started to, rust a little bit because they're out in the elements, and they just slowly opened and closed the lid of this trash can to get that wah sound effect. And I'll point that sound effect when we actually hear it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Even this guy is incredulous.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work, then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I wish we could, punch that guy. Gee whiz.
It used to be beautiful here.
Okay, so let's see if there are any goodies for us to pick up. Ooh, armor-piercing rounds. Yeah, buddy. And we got something shooting at us. Okay, so let's see how our warp does against this guy. I'm gonna have to look at some info on warp and okay, damages all nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable to further damage. Okay, so that's good to know. And throw tosses them around. Gotcha. Hold R1 to forget the power. The power lets you use your powers and your special abilities for your squad. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so I think here is where I am going to take out my sniper rifle and see about sniping some fools. There we go. Okay, let me move forward. Move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. Ah, shucks! That guy's pretty much dead. So let's sticky cover, sticky cover. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and snipe this guy right in the face, because that is really fun and satisfying to do. I am really glad that one of the changes that the Legendary Edition made is unlocking all the weapons for all the classes. So I can have the pleasure of using this totally OP sniper rifle. Come on. There we go. Let me get one in the face. There we go. Oh, got one more chunky boy. There we go. Okay. So we have cleaned up. We've cleaned up here. I don't think there are any goodie crates for us. So now we're going to run down, take the transport, and see if we can find that 50,000-year-old Prothean beacon. So I'm still finding the combat in this game to be fairly...
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh, Saren, you're up to no good. Okay, so they're gonna blow the place. And those Geth are certainly up to no good. I will say I'm enjoying this a little bit more now that I know a little bit more about the just the background and the lore of who these enemies are. And so we have to get to the charges and
demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
And get them disarmed before they explode and make everyone have a really, really bad day. This is a occasion for our good old friend, the sniper rifle. Let's see, can I line it up so that I can snipe you in the face? I think that's blocking it. There we go. Let's see. Oh, you've got a shield, you bastard. And I really need to find that second charge. I only have 4 minutes. I only have 4 minutes to find the remaining charges. Before we have to do this all over again. Run, 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 run. Let's go ahead and use our throw. We're going to use it on this guy, and that will make quick work of this guy. We're going to use warp, and we want to go ahead and take this occasion to heal up. Okay, we only have one more to go. And let's go ahead. Ooh, I'm all out of my special abilities, but I can make him use throw. Only have 4 more healing kits. Okay, I think. Oof. Ah, dang it. Yeah, let's give us some shield boost. Okay. And just in the nick of time, we've disarmed. We have 1 more to disarm. Just kidding. Looks like it might be right here. And there we go. So now we can make our way back here. And I think I want to... okay, just kidding. Okay. Let me go ahead and put down a marker on the beacon. That way we kind of have some guidance, and I really do not understand why games don't give us the ability to okay, so I got a better sniper rifle. Sweet, that's exactly what I was looking for. So it looks like all the enemies are clear. Now we're just going to kind of run back through here and see if there are any goodie crates that we missed. That way, we really want to keep up on keeping our weapons and our armor and everything upgraded, because once again, this is an RPG. So I don't think I missed any goodie crates. Okay, so now we can go ahead and sticky cover and proceed. Stop getting in my way. Thank you very much. Proceed on to the next little bit of story. Like I was saying, I don't understand why they don't just give it infinite run. It might be a load time thing or something, but the fatigue is really annoying. Okay, so I do want to, while I'm here, switch to the... I've got a better pistol that I can give her. These are all Lancer 1s. Let's see, where's my sniper rifle? Okay, so I can get a slightly better sniper rifle. And it looks like... Ooh, but the accuracy is going to go down slightly. I think I will still give him a... that. And let's see if there's anything better here that I can give her. Not really. And armor, it looks like... Okay, so it looks like we're good there. Let me see. I'll level up after this mission. I like sort of saving my... I do kind of like saving my... Okay, I want to make sure that guy doesn't come totally charging for us because they blow up. Sometimes they blow up on death and cause you to have a bad day. Okay, so we've taken everything out here. I can see the beacon or... Ooh, this crate. There's a crate somewhere. There's a crate. I want my goodies! Did I imagine the crate? Are you a crate? So now that we've taken everyone out, I'm going to kind of take my time and explore here. And we got some ammo upgrades, or some different types of ammo that we can use. Let me see. Ooh, oh, that's the crate right there. Gotcha. Some of that stuff. Let's go up here and see if there are any goodie bags at the end of this hall for us to pick up. Nope, no goodies. Okay, so now we are off to go. What crate is it that it's telling me that I keep seeing a prompt for a crate? Oh well. Oh, there's another crate there. I don't want to give these guys too much of the good stuff that I have, because I am going to be switching out my squad members, because I am going to be getting some new squad members here in short order. But now let's investigate this 50,000-year-old Prothean beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
It's trying to make him go bye-bye.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's
Ooh, we had a dark vision of something. A harbinger of things to come. And I guess that's sayonara for that beacon.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
So, once again, just a much, much better job of establishing the main villain of this game
Dr. Chakwas.
than Andromeda.
I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Leroy Jenkins! Sorry, that was obligatory.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
So one of the patches that they made to this game is sort of improving the eyes, and it's still not 100% fixed, but definitely better than what it was. Okay, so we replenished our Medi-Gel, so now we're back up to 5 Med-Gels. And let's just kind of peruse around and see who we can talk to.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that, but I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
There's something big coming. I don't want anyone messing it up. You read me, Lieutenant?
5 by 5, ma'am. Is there anything else before we head ashore?
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay, let's see what is up this way. Actually, I think there might be something back here that I may have... Ooh. Okay, so don't want to go on the elevator, but I do want to see if there's anything... Oh, this is going to be where Joker is. This is the doctor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Well, that's interesting.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
So, fun fact, the person who does the voice of Captain Anderson, Keith David, you might know him from his voice work on Rick and Morty, but he also played one of the characters in Requiem for a Dream, and if you haven't seen that movie, oh boy, is that an uplifting hoot and a holler. But his most famous line is "Maid Marian," And I don't want to spoil anything about that movie in case you haven't seen it, but definitely worth a watch. Just make sure you're in the right mood for it. It's a tough movie.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, let's go see what these clowns back here chit-chatting about. Well, they are having a silent conversation. No. Okay, so that's a little goofy, you know, a little goofy design that you would expect from a game of this age. And good grief. Okay, I do not want to talk to Caden again. Ooh, maybe I do want to talk to Caden again and see if I've opened up any...
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Nope, I did not open up any new dialogue options after having that rousing conversation with the good doctor. So we're gonna keep running up and get to the bridge.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Okay, so that is the galaxy map. We are on board the Normandy. And again, I think the Normandy has sort of become just as iconic as the USS Enterprise and the Millennium Falcon as far as sci-fi spacecrafts go. And we'll get a really good gawk at it later on in our playthrough here. Okay, so let's talk to our pilot, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I really like that the art design emphasizes the emptiness and the darkness of space. And there is the Normandy in action. And we're getting ready to dock at the Citadel.
Ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Okay, important locations are marked on your map. Marked on your map. Follow the pulsing arrow on your radar to the Citadel Tower. Okay, so it looks like we're going to do our exploration after we run to the Citadel Tower, but not before we easily decrypt this. And see what lore we get. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? So that's going to add something to our side quest. I think that was one of the side quests that we did when we were doing our initial little playthrough of this. But let's go. Let's go in the opposite direction that it's telling us to go, because I do kind of want to like I said, more thoroughly explore.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
Yeah.
This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the L-Corps.
Frankly, we L-Corps prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Tell me about the history and origins of the L-Corps.
The L-Corps were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
See, I totally missed out on my introduction to the Elcor race before by not exploring these little side rooms and thoroughly exploring. And I'm loving this, getting brushed up on more of the lore.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology.
And these little side characters.
I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
Yeah.
This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Interesting. So I wonder if that is in my journal. No, it is not. Okay, so that is all done. Okay, so let's go to the tower and across the bridge from here. I really do. Let's see if it shows. Let's see if anything shows up on my map. Avina, I think, is the guide. London's electrical office, CSEC headquarters, embassy lounge, bank, emporium. Ooh, there's okay. To CSEC Academy. Okay. Let's see if I can find where this person is. He said across the bridge from here. Okay, so we came out of that room. I want to find this person that he was talking about. So we're blocked off from going that way. And he said that her office should be easy enough to find.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be...
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel Embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-Council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
No kidding.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
That's racist.
I want to know more about Citadel Security.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay, use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations to explore the Citadel. More locations will unlock. So I think before we head off to the tower, let's just keep exploring. And I think we will do some more exploring after we do some main mission stuff. But I just kind of wanted to get a lay of land. Man, the Citadel just feels huge. Like, you really get the impression that there's just so much to explore here. Like, just holy cow.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Ooh.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so weapon upgrade, combat sensor. I don't know how much money. Okay, I've got Okay, so I've got 1,670 credits. Some enemies use jamming technology to block your weapon radar. The combat scanner upgrade improves detection levels, making these enemies visible to level detection. Explosives. I don't think we need explosives yet. Toxic cells. Body armor provides an increased protection against radiation gases and a host of other toxins, plus 42 toxin resistance. That could come in handy. But I think I want to just buy the combat for right now. So I think we're going to. Ooh, let's see what's in here. Oh, it's hello.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Oh!
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so I think we're going to stop our exploring here. We're going to advance our story, and then we're going to call it a day, at least for this afternoon stream. So we're going to Presidium location. So we want to get to Citadel Tower, or do we want to go to the consort chambers? Oh man. Oh man. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's go to the consort chamber. Let's get. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm not quite ready to put the Kobayashi on this. Okay, so
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No kidding.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh, so we have unlocked something.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Okay. So this is something totally new.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Good for your brother. I'm happy for him. Okay, so let's go see what the consort wants with us.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Well, now that's interesting. Okay, so we have a fun little side quest that I think we can do after we get done with. Okay, so let's see how this shows up on the map so we can get back here. So the consort chambers is definitely a place that we're going to want to come back to and explore at a later date. Okay, I think that's that's just Davina. Okay, so now we're actually going to go through and advance the story, and we'll definitely take care of that side mission before we move on. Okay, so assignments. Citadel, Asari Coruscant. The Asari Coruscant consort, Sha'ira, has asked you to speak to General Septimus. She's concerned that this former client is spreading false accusations and could damage her reputation. Okay. So let's go to the Citadel Tower. And now let's go see what the council's going to have to say.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like he came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
For some reason, I doubt that, but we shall see, we shall see. And yes, I've already played through this part, so I kind of know what's going to happen, but man, I am really enjoying this playthrough more than the first time. And I enjoyed going through this the first time quite a bit, but now that I kind of have my bearings, now that I kind of understand the way the world works, I'm really, really having a blast with this game.
No, I'm waiting to speak with Commander.
Okay, you just didn't have a whole lot to say. You know, once again, for a game of this age, I'm impressed at how alive the Citadel feels. I think you know, had they done a full-on remake, they could have added more, you know, more NPCs and stuff to make this feel a little bit more bustling, but still an impressive job considering this game came out in, what, 2007?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
That was my fault for faffing.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Who was sleeping on the
These
job.
accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
It just shakes his
The
head.
Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Denied.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
Oh,
a
that guy.
Genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100, but the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, so this seems like a good place to leave us for this afternoon. We definitely will be back later tonight, continuing our legendary playthrough of Mass Effect. Hope to see you guys then. Let me make sure and get the game saved. And thank you guys, anyone who has tuned in live, for joining me live. If you guys are watching the replay, thank you guys for watching the replay, and I hope you guys tune back in for the subsequent playthroughs or live streams of this. And I will see you guys back here tonight, probably around 8:30. Hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Mutant out.